Hello, and welcome to the Human-Centered Design Studio's Adjustable Downhill Racer Ski Device. Starting off, this is Audrey, the inspiration behind this project. Audrey is a 12-year-old arm amputee who hopes to one day compete at the Olympic Games. She is in need of a prosthetic hand that can release automatically during races. Her current prosthetic does not release the pole during a crash, which can be extremely dangerous to her arm on a ski slope. Bob Radosi reached out to us from his business, TRS Prosthetics, after hearing the needs of Audrey. Some limitations for the hand will be its weight and cost. It should weigh roughly the same as her other hand and not cost more than $100 to produce. It also must be able to withstand significant forces, cold weather, and wet snow. The design process took multiple iterations due to the unique constraints of this project. Initially, the idea was to use a cord to create tension on the thumb. This design is shown in the leftmost sketch. The cord would be wrapped around a rod through the middle of the thumb, and as the rod rotated, the thumb would tighten or loosen. The logistics of this design made us reconsider our options, and we decided to look at a ratchet mechanism instead, as seen in the middle picture. This seemed like a better approach to this problem, but while designing this hand, a new idea was brought to light. The final iteration consists of a cam mechanism that allows the thumb to snap open and close depending on the force applied. The preliminary model is shown on the right. The thumb acts as a physical contact point on the pole that will keep it in place, as well as releasing the pole during a crash. The plunger acts as a contact between the spring and the thumb to allow the transition between the open and closed positions, while the spring provides the force that must be overcome while moving to and from those positions. The back plate allows the follower to lock in and then screw into the hole that the spring is in. This adjusts the force needed to open the thumb by creating more or less compression in the spring. Finally, the wrist block is the connection point between the user and the prosthesis. It is angled to mimic how a hand holds a ski pole. The final design was manufactured and ready for testing. Here you can see the hand attached to a ski pole. During normal amounts of pressure such as this, the fingers remain in contact with the pole and are not released. With high loads, such as that during a crash, the fingers would be popped open by the cam mechanism and the pole would be released. Looking towards the future, there are some next steps to finalize this design. A universal handle is being created to allow the hand to be used with any ski pole. The grip will also prevent it from sliding up and down on the pole. The hand will also be CNC'd and machined out of metal. This process will be documented and iterated to make it repeatable in the future. Finally, the metal hand will be used for final testing on the ski slopes by our team and by Audrey. Thank you.